think we give Taco Bell guns. I think if you've got to serve poison meat to stoned 17-year-olds until 3 o'clock in the morning, you should be allowed to Baja Blast someone. Cody Walker! Oh, hello. I should have gotten a haircut before the show tonight. I realized that when my girlfriend told me before I got up here that I look like an American colonist. It just gets curly on the sides and flat on the top. It looks like I'm ready to sign the Declaration of Independence. What she actually said was that I look like Sam Adams if he was into wine coolers. And that is unfortunate. From Cincinnati, we legalized weed there not too long ago. It's the appropriate response. Only a few people excited. It's changed nothing. The only thing that's different now is everyone I know is trying to get their grandpa high. Everyone. My own cousin came up to me at Thanksgiving this year and he's like, hey, now that it's legal, you think grandpa'll be down? What do you think grandpa'd be like on weed? I bet he'd be crazy. I was like, yeah, I bet he would be because grandpa has dementia. I don't know what you know about the side effects of dementia, but that's a lot of your memories gone away. And I don't know if you know how weed works, but that's the rest of them. Let's leave Grandpa a flashback or two, shall we? When it became legal, my father became a botanist overnight. Immediately started growing weed in his basement. And that sounds cool, but I live down there. So I'm just waking up every morning like one of the children of the corn. Just making my way through the stalks. If you still think it's cool, it's not. Mainly because I keep waking up to him saying things to the weed that he never said to me as a child. Every morning I wake up, I look over, he's just down there like, oh, you've got potential. You're gonna grow up to make so many people happy. I bet you don't even know what seasonal affective disorder is. I bet when you're 35, you won't be living in this basement. And that last one hurt, because that's where I live. That's where I'm growing. I have type 1 diabetes, the original recipe. It's a bummer, man. We can't eat the fun foods. That stinks. But I think the worst part of having diabetes is we don't have any cool merch. Other diseases have cool merch. Cancer has those shirts that say, kick cancer's ass. And we don't have a shirt that says, kick diabetes ass. And I think that's because a lot of us don't have feet. Oh, I can say that. I've got the sugar foot. I can say it. Good. You guys think the Virgin Mary was ever just like, hey guys, just call me Mary? I don't know, I was called the Virgin Cody for like 10 years. That just made me a sad 25-year-old. I tried to get other nicknames going, but no one was buying into It's definitely fingered someone Cody. I think it was too many syllables. I think that's what that was. Homophobia is still a thing. We just had Pride Month. Homophobia is still a thing. I think that's unfortunate. I realized that when I went to a barber shop not too long ago, one of those old-timey ones. I went in there, I was getting my hair cut, and this old barber was just going on one of those kids these days rants. You know, he's just like, man, I just don't understand this generation. Everybody's gay. I don't get the pronouns. I don't get it, man, and I don't like it. And I was like, well, this is about to be the worst haircut I've ever gotten. I'm either getting the ROTC cut or a really tiny mustache. And then like 5 minutes later, he was back on it. He's like, you know what else pisses me off, man? Kids in school ain't learning cursive no more. Back in my day, we learned cursive in school. In my head, I was like, you mean the gayest type of writing? I don't think you could be mad at both of those things. I don't think you can be like, man, I don't understand two men loving one another so much that they'll get married. And also, I miss when words were squiggly and cute. That's a confused fella. What else is he mad about? It's like back in my day, we had rock and roll and pop was straight. We didn't have any of that Chapel Row and shit. Back in my day, we had guys like Freddie Mercury, Elton John laying it down. I'm 35. A lot of my friends are they're getting married. They're having kids, and they're posting pictures of their kids online, and they're putting those emojis like over their faces, like the smiley faces and stuff like that. And I asked my buddy, I was like, "Hey man, what's up with the emojis on the kids' faces?" And he's like, "Oh, well, there's like creepy people and pedophiles on the internet." I was like, "Oh, you're a good dad. That's a great idea. You should do that." And then I saw his kids out in public for the first time at the grocery store. And I was like, yeah, you don't need the emoji faces. He's like, "You calling my kids ugly?" I was like, "No, I just think the way they have an eye on each side of their head like that, they're going to be able to see the pedophiles coming from either direction." Good. Some of you know some people with ugly kids. That's good. That's good. I think two things can be true. I think the internet, we've learned, sucks. It's made the news weird. Social media makes us envious of people we don't need to be envious of. And I think the internet's bad. I think that's true. I also think it's true that nothing makes me happier than a YouTube video of a fast food worker beating up a customer. That is my shit. I've watched everyone. And I was telling a friend of mine about this. She works in fast food. She works at McDonald's. And I was telling her about how much I love these videos, how much I love her work. And she goes, "You know, they actually let us fight them now." I was like, "Tell me everything." This is a true story. She goes, "In my interview, they were like, hey, off the books, there might come a time where you're going to have to fight a customer. And don't worry, we have a process for that now. Here at McDonald's, all that we ask is that you bring in a change of clothes, you take off anything with a logo on it, you clock out, and you just take it out to the parking lot." And I think that's great. I think that's going to change the way we treat customer service people. But I would take it a step further. I think every fast food establishment should have their own fighting style. I think that's how we really get them the respect they deserve. McDonald's, I think it's easy. You go boxing. Most of those fights are happening through the drive-thru window. Waffle House, the floors are slippery with syrup. You're going to have to take those to the ground. Jiu-jitsu. Burger King, they're already wearing the crown. Jousting. Have it your way. Get on a horse, lance a customer. And Taco Bell, I think we give Taco Bell guns. I think if you've got to serve poison meat to stoned 17-year-olds until 3 o'clock in the morning, you should be allowed to Baja Blast someone. Thank you. That's my platform for 2027. Give Taco Bell employees guns. I'll leave you with this. I used to work a lot of corporate jobs, and my least favorite part of the corporate job are the team building sessions. Absolutely, that's where souls go to die. Every job I ever worked, we had them. At this one place I worked, we did this thing called Fun Fact Friday. And each one of us, we would have to go up in front of the whole office. They'd give us a prompt that we'd have to respond to in front of everyone. It usually went something like this. Susan would go up, they'd go, "Susan, your prompt for Fun Fact Friday is this. What is the craziest thing you've ever done?" And then Susan would say something like, "One time I put pecans in my chocolate chip cookie recipe and nobody noticed." And we'd all be like, "Oh my God, Susan, you crazy slut. You're so crazy, Susan. You're so crazy. What do you do on the weekends?" It was usually boring like that. One time it wasn't. One time it was amazing. There's this woman named Denise, sat in the back office, had a high cubicle, nobody had ever heard her speak. And it was her turn on Fun Fact Friday, and she gets up there, and they go, "Denise, this is your prompt. If you were on a deserted island, what are the 3 things that you would bring?" And Denise, this little old lady, she goes, Well, if I had to think about it, the first thing I'd bring would probably bring my shotgun. I'm probably going to have to hunt on that island, kill some meat. Yeah, I'd probably bring my shotgun. And, number two, being on an island, I'm worried that shotgun might get waterlogged, get sand in it. I'd probably bring one of my AR-15s. One of them. And then somebody had the audacity to be like, Denise, you get to bring 3 things. And Denise goes, oh yeah, bullets. And there's a lot to unpack there. But I didn't have time because I had to go next. I got up there and they go, Cody, your prompt for Fun Fact Friday is this. What is your greatest fear? And I go, well, it was spiders crawling into my mouth in the middle of the night and laying eggs, but now it's for sure Denise. Guys, I'm Cody Walker. Thank you so much.